Welcome to your Math IXL instructional video. This one I wanted to make just so that you can get to know the new things that are popping up in this unit. Now you're going to see this. Hopefully that you can see this. You're going to be seeing this exponent button a lot. So let me just do this question. Write this expression using an exponent. So I know that my base is 4. Because that's the thing that's being repeated, and the 4 is being repeated, oh that's confusing, 4 times. So I press that button and it gives me a superscript. Da 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 da, superscript! That just means that it's like an exponent. It's the small one up to the top. So like that, I'm going to hit submit. Brilliant, oh thanks! Here my base is going to be 3 because that's the thing that's being repeated. I press that magical exponent button, 3 to the power of 2, because it's repeated twice. I know that my base here is 4, because that's the number that's being repeated, and my exponent is going to be 3. My base here is 5, my exponent is going to be 3, because it's 3 times. And so on and so forth. So just this helps you get to know this a little bit better. If you wanted to actually go into the grade 7, it has a really good introduction. So if you're still feeling like you're not quite getting the whole exponent thing, this one right here, evaluate exponents. This is a really good one too. I didn't officially assign it, but it'll be really helpful. Like for example, 9 to the power of 2 or 9 squared. We kind of covered that in the previous unit, but that's going to be 81. 6 squared is going to be 36, 8 squared is going to be 64, and so on and so on. The next one that I assigned was in grade 8, and it was G4. So negative 4 to the power of 2. Now before I go all crazy and bring up my calculator, let's see if I can do this on a sheet of paper. Negative 4 to the power of 2. So I'm going to take out my practice sheet of paper. So I'm saying that the base, the thing that's being repeated, is the negative 4. And I'm going to multiply it by itself 2 times. Negative times a negative is going to be a positive. 4 times 4 is 16, so we're going to have positive 16. Let's go back in here and see if that is the right answer. Ta-da! Absolutely. I love this one because it looks a little tricky. It's like, oh, it's negative, but the exponent is even, so it's going to be positive. But look at this, folks. Negative 2 to the power of 2. The base is not negative 2. Remember, our exponents are fair weather friends. They only stick to what's right beside it. So we have the negative out in front, and we say 2 times 2. That's going to be negative 4. Woot woot, you got it. What about this one right here? Negative 3 to the power of 3. So the base is the thing that's being repeated, and I need to repeat it 3 times because of the exponent of 3. I know that it's going to be negative because I have 3 negatives. That's an odd number of negatives. And 3 times 3 is 9 times 3 is 27. So my answer is going to be negative 27. Just for the record, I love this one so much. If you can master this one, that means you have a very good, solid understanding of exponents and negatives. The last one that I assigned to you was in grade 9. Grade 9 and I1. Exponents with integer bases. So I hope you're noticing that I have this scrap piece of paper. It's not actually a scrap piece of paper. It's my OneNote. But I have a scrap piece of paper in quotation marks beside me while I'm doing my Math IXL. And you're noticing that even though it is just scrap and practice, I'm still lining up my equal signs. I'm still writing out all the steps because that's what's going to help me for preparing for the test and for the mastery checks. Okay, 2 to the power of 2. Awesome. I know that's 4. I don't have to do any work for that. 4 to the power of 3. And I might have to do some side work. That's 4 times 4 times 4, which 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4. If I can't do that in my head, I've seen a lot of you do this. 16 times 4. This is 24, 2, 6. My answer is going to be 64. Woot woot! Awesome. So I think the grade 9 one is perhaps the most straightforward. The grade 8 one is in a lot of ways most important. If you can know the subtleties between the negatives and the negatives and brackets and the positive bases, you are good to go. So go at it!